everybody and welcome back to Gamer Muscle videos. We are back in the sim rig and indeed we have a sky on the screen, and it's the sky of Assetto Corsa, because literally about 35 minutes ago or so the Ready to Race DLC was released and downloaded onto our system and installed, and we're ready. Not only are we ready to race, we're ready to race live and try it out, see what it's like. And we're going to start off, we're going to go through each car at a time. It's a burden when you know, if you're so rich that you've got all these cars in your garage taking up space, you might as well drive them. So we're going to start off with the Lotus 311, I believe it's called. It's the newer version of the 211, and well, we'll see how it goes. We've set it up for a 6-lap race. We are indeed using the Oculus Rift, Consumer Rift, the CV1, and we've managed to get it working so that we're using the Oculus Rift, but we're using it with OpenVR. And then we've got a chat room display, so we should be able to see both Twitch and YouTube chat. Hi, Hawk Boasting. Welcome to this stream. So, of the update, I've not even read the release notes yet. Not been paying attention. But the big things, from what I've heard from the grapevine, are improvements to AI. Of course, new cars. I don't even know what the new cars are apart from this Lotus 311 so far. So new cars, new AI improvements, and what else? Well, we'll find out as we go through it. We'll check the release notes as we're driving. Let's get driving. Let's put the AI to the test to start with. Now, we are using a... I need to get my pillow behind my back, otherwise I'll be in agony all night, so let's sort that out. We will need a sip of the tea as well before we get going. But in terms of equipment, we're using the TSPC Racer, Proto Simetik PT1 pedals, Oculus Rift as we said, and the Simetik K2 cockpit. Everything else is off our rig at the moment. Sip of the tea before we go. I mean, if you don't have a sip of your tea before you start, you're bound to crash. The tea helps you stay on the limit. Now this Lotus 311 has an electronic dashboard on it, which looks rather funky. The 211 doesn't have that. Basically, I think it is just a more modern version of the 211. It's a sort of, you know, it's one of those track day cars. Probably set you back £150,000 or so. Maybe it's not that much, but I think it's up there. It's got flappy paddles on the steering wheel. It's got a Momo tuner rim. Not seen one of them before. Just looks like a fairly basic Momo rim with flappies behind it. Let's talk in and let's see what happens. Let's see what's changed. Oh, engine sounds nice. Let me know in chat if my voice is too quiet. Off we go. AI made a good start. We're all hunky-dory. We've started at the back. That's the way to do it. It's a Gran Turismo format. Oh. AI conservatively around there, but they've made it through. They're pretty good. I've turned the traction control off. Nice force feedback coming through. And I mean, this is the thing. I really like the 211. Is a really underrated car in Assetto Corsa, so that's what's interesting, is driving this 311 because it's basically like a more souped up version with a bit more downforce as far as I understand. Hi Rob Stolk. I haven't unfortunately got SimVibe, no. One day. My only reluctance with SimVibe is I just don't want to add more complexity to my rig. And I know from using the AccuForce wheel, though the AccuForce software is really good, it was a pain launching through the AccuForce software. It wouldn't be if you're just driving on a screen or a triple screen setup, but when you combine it with streaming and monitors, so that's my reluctance. But I will one day set it up, I think. We'll have to, because SimVibe will add a lot to it. The game sound is too quiet. Okay, we'll finish this race and we'll turn it up a touch. Or... oh! How about that? Does that sound a little bit louder? Try to turn that there. Yeah, no, yeah, definitely will. I've had a chance to. I have driven VR with a motion rig, and it does add a lot to it. What's this going on there? We've got a new leaderboard on the left. I think that's sector times. This car's really nice. As I said, I've turned the traction control off, so it's a little bit more aggressive, but super smooth, super easy to handle. I wouldn't get the butt kickers if I was doing it. What I'd do is I'd just get an off-brand one, because there's tons of transducers that are pretty decent. I did a good bit of research into all the different kit you can get and solutions and ways of doing it. There are some pretty good smallish transducers that do the job. I think a large part of those SimVibe setups is how you actually attach it to your rig. So far, you know, the AI seems to be driving pretty well. They're certainly driving fast enough. A little bit of understeer with this car, you know, up through here. There might be a way to load it into that corner. I think what I'll do with this SimVibe, when we finally actually do get around to doing it, I'll try different solutions. I'll probably try a proper official butt kicker, and then try some other transducers. Try them in different places. Probably make a good video. Ooh. On the proper motion rig that I tried, or one of the motion rigs that I've tried, I actually found just the they had a really large bass speaker just behind the seat, and that was actually quite effective for immersion. So yeah, I would imagine that SimVibe transducers properly set up would add a ton. Let's try and catch up with these guys. I think we had a little bit of a nudge from the car behind us, which is nice, because in the past, Kunos AI would kind of just back off. Once you'd gone past them, they'd chill out. Now, I don't normally race offline with AI, because it's not really my thing. I like doing public servers or, iRacing and what have you, or sim racing system. But recently, I did find myself driving more AI races in Race Room, for example, because it's actually pretty good in Race Room. Well, you say it's the poor man's motion, but any motion rig I've tried, anytime they do large amounts of motion, it's always delayed. And even when I tried the Visaro, tried a good Visaro rig, probably saying the name of the company wrong, and it was awesome. Even with that tuned down and set so it wasn't actually moving a lot, it still was delayed. You know, you could feel it when you, especially when you're sort of actually pushing and really trying for times, it was delayed. Whereas any transducer based system is obviously going to be pretty much the same latency as a steering wheel or initial impulse of a direct drive wheel, if not better, because it's obviously, you know, just a transducer moving. So sure, you don't get as much movement, but I think having something that's actually with the game is far more important. Yeah, that's the thing. I've never really liked motion rigs. And obviously the issue you get is that when you brake with a motion rig, you get the initial movement, but then obviously it can't move that much more unless you've got that crazy system on pulleys in a warehouse. You know, it stops. So you, as a driver, you get that impression that you've stopped braking. So my sort of thing with simulators is if you can't do it well, if you can't do it in a way that doesn't fundamentally break the experience, then it's better not doing it. So there's that. Which I'm struggling to catch up with these guys. Don't even think I put them on the hardest setting. Try and concentrate a little bit more. Yeah, so this car understeers at first through there, but then I lifted off obviously, and then it will go into it. Completely planted. This seems to have a lot more forgiving suspension than the 211. If you're watching on Twitch, can someone just drop a message to Twitch chat so I can make sure that I'm getting the messages from that? Because at the moment I'm only receiving YouTube messages. Oh. We're getting faster each lap. Put some buttons there. I think this car might be road legal. It seems to have fog lights and you know, all the lighting options you'd expect. Oh, hi Yatta 79. Whoa! Oh, the AI made a move on us. Oh, Kunos have improved the AI. Happy birthday to those of you that like racing AI. He actually made a good move on the inside on it, exactly where you'd expect a car to make a move if you were to brake too early, such as I did there. We're getting hassled and hustled. Well done, Kunos. Actually getting AI to attack you in a driving simulator and not completely ram you off the track or just dive bomb up the inside, but make a convincing move is really hard. And it's only really R Factor 1 and R Factor 2. And sometimes Race Room, though, a lot of the time Race Room AI will just chill out. They really get it right. Project Cars AI. Oh, he's pushing us. Project Cars AI would just suicide bomb you. They're basically Taliban AI. Interesting experience, but not necessarily authentic. This is really good so far. That car has just pushed on me twice, and he made a move on the first corner. Hi, Joseph Alker. Yeah, it does look road legal. It'd be a bananas car to drive on a road. Oh, this car, it does have a tendency to sort of slowly run wide. Look at him going for it. Oh, he's hit us. He's hit us, but that was probably my fault, and it was a good, you know... that wasn't like a problematic takeout from the AI there. It was kind of what I'd expect from a human player that I'd been defending for a while. Hi, Colonel Cocomel, can't say your name ever. Colonel. Cole one. Can never say your name. Yeah, I haven't been streaming much. We actually got taken out there by the AI. They didn't just resign, and he didn't actually just take us out. He did a good sort of up the inside push that if I'd corrected my car wouldn't have been a problem. Hi Simetik K2. Welcome to the stream. Well, I'm going to have to take this car to another track. I need to turn the force feedback down a touch because it is, I can feel it clipping. But it's not too bad. So far, I'm really impressed with the AI though. Zandvoort will be the ultimate test. Okay, yeah, I will. I'll give it a go. I'll give it a look. Which steering wheel did you get? It's so good when you first get a steering wheel for simulators and you've been driving using a keyboard or a mouse or gamepad. Just completely transforms the experience. This is not how you take these last corners, the NGK chicane. Which one is the TMX Pro like the T300? Is it the Xbox version of the T300 or is it the one before that? Finished in 14th place. Okay. Well, that seems to all work pretty nice. Oh, the Xbox T115. How do you find it? 'Cause I've not tried that wheel. I'd really like to try one of the budget, more budget Thrustmaster wheels. Go through them, give them a go. Oh, that's all right. The T3PA pedals have the clutch as well, don't they? Yeah, Codesmith. It had native Vive support since the last update. You're an update behind, I'm afraid. Though they've not changed the nothing seems to have changed with the OpenVR in this one compared to the previous one, but it works fine. The Rift generally just runs smoother though, especially when streaming, because the thing is with the Vive it lacks asynchronous space warp, which it's better than just reprojection when it comes to if you're hammering your PC while streaming. It's a lot better. So what's this? What's happened here? We've got a new. So when you finish, this is different. We never used to get this screen, and that shows your race positions. Presumably that just stays on until you click exit. I was probably going to go back to the menu. That might just be a quick race setting. Turn the game sound. Oh, didn't it turn it up when I did it on the button? Let's do that. Desktop audio. There you go. I've literally just loaded into it sloppy, so I don't know what is new. There's a mode in it that's new. There's a couple of new cars. There's a new mode. I haven't really noticed any. Oh, the AI is a lot better. That's the one thing we've noticed so far. That's the one thing I've checked that definitely works. The AI is a lot better now. We just had a driver actually overtake us, actually put pressure on us, and that was good. So let's check the release notes actually, rather than just winging it. Let me load them up on the screen and we'll go through them. We'll check another car. So that was the Lotus 311, which in my opinion really nice, really good. Nice improvement over the 211. I mean, I still drive the 211 for its own sort of kit car. You know, it's a sort of slow track day car. Tight, really tight with suspension. The 311 seems to have softer suspension. It's got the flappy paddles built into it, and it's got the little digital screen, and it's slightly faster. It would appear slightly faster, a lot faster than the 211, I believe. Yeah, AI a lot better. Hi, Josh the boss. Welcome back, Josh the pit boss. Okay. Let's read the release notes. Literally just installed this a minute ago. I didn't even know. Because I was away and I came back and heard that they're doing this pack, and I didn't even realise it. Because normally they do a lot more of a build up to DLC release. I guess this is just because it's a car pack and there's no tracks or anything. But normally there's a bigger build up to their releases, so it was weird that this one wasn't as announced. Put the window capture on so you guys can see the game. I've been all over the world, Josh the boss. You know, double agent muscle. Window capture. There we go. And just on the Assetto Corsa forums, where we'll see what the other release notes are, and then we'll get to another car. Isn't Chad safe now? I mean, it used to be a war zone, but isn't it? It's all right now. You just don't want to go to like a Pello or Iraq or Afghanistan. I think Chad is actually safe now. Can't find the release notes. Normally it's at the front of the forum. There'll be an announcement. News and announcements. There we go. Well, forget that. Let's go to this Steam page. Yeah, yeah, Code Smith. That's what I was going to put it on. I don't know why I was thinking to go to the forum. I was in 90s mode, early 2000s mode. Got to get the information from the forum. You have to sign up, go to the right forum page. Also today, Dovetail Games just announced and released on early access Flight Simulator World. And I don't know if it's using a new game engine or if it's based off Flight Sim X, but we'll have to check that out at some point as well. Oh yeah, I read about that. We'll have to test that out. Is it as good as the wind simulation in IL2 Stumovic Battle for Stalingrad? Because that absolutely blew me away in VR. You can just stick your head out the window and listen to the wind go past, or when you get bullet holes in the canopy. That's the pinnacle of wind simulation. Oh, but I assume it just means for downforce, or you're talking about sound. Oh, here we go. Car list: Audi R8 LMS 2016, Audi R18 e-tron Quattro, Audi TT Cup, Lotus 311 that we were just driving, the Maserati MC12 Gt1 or 12 Gt1, Mclaren 570S, Mclaren P1 Gtr, Toyota Celsior ST185 Turbo, and Toyota TS040 Hybrid. Okay, we'll go for the Mclaren P1 Gtr. I don't know anything about these vehicles. We'll find out by driving the Assetto Corsa. McLaren P1 Gtr. McLaren, here we go. These McLaren, they all look the same. Oh dear. Oh, I didn't even mean to click on that. Whoa, what's going on here? Can't even use it. I'm using my little touchpad mouse here. Ah, there we go. That looks nice. What is going on here? It keeps zooming across. It's like trying to play Quake with a laptop touchpad. Well, that does look like a nice vehicle, I have to say. It does look quite pretty. Based on the McLaren P1 road car, the track-focused McLaren P1 Gtr design concept further optimises the aerodynamically efficient, shrink-wrapped body shape in order to offer maximum performance, superior handling characteristics, and optimised driver engagement on the track. You know, I hate it when I buy a car and I take it to track and it doesn't optimise my driver engagement. Just have to take it back and return it. Well, let's get in and drive it. Let's just talk. Let's see what car skins it's got first. 2. We'll go for that one. That's a far superior car. If it doesn't have a race button, it's a totally pointless vehicle. Vehicles all need race buttons. That's where the power comes in. Quick race. We'll do some more AI racing. Another 6-lap race. Let's go to a different circuit. Hi, Goosh BB. Always end up on the Nürburgring. Optimize customer outcomes. It's all about optimizing. Yeah, it's for $5.99 for the DLC, which isn't terrible. I do think you know, it can fragment multiplayer a bit, which is annoying. We need to get some more mod tracks installed. I don't think we'll go for Brands Hatch GP, why not? We'll just keep it with 15 cars because my computer's struggling to run things smoothly. Oh, that's good. Yeah, because that was a big problem with the multiplayer, where people would leave or you'd finish a session and you wouldn't know where you actually were or how well you'd actually done. So, you know, that one time when you actually won and didn't get destroyed in T1, now you can actually celebrate. Oh, it also has autosaves now, and it will automatically save a certain number, so you don't have to manually click save replay. So, yeah, that's pretty cool, because the amount of times I've had a good race and I wanted to save the replay so I could do a video out of it, but then forgot. So that'd be nice. Righty. Let's check this car out. Quick race, there we go, yes. Oh, let's not forget to turn that off the screen. Window capture. My monitor's like 3 meters away and everything's tiny on it. I'm going to need to use like sniper vision here. Where's window capture? There it is. No, that was video capture. Easy mistake to make there. There, that's it. Have I seen the new the promotional video? Oh right, yeah, I saw that video with the guy driving it. Hiya, Valerio Rossi. You've just missed me go through the car list. Whoa, look at this. This looks crazy. Oh, this cockpit looks mental. Another electronic dash. Oh, I've got the details on pretty high for the track as well, so it looks fantastic. Here we go, McLaren P1 Gtr. I don't think you can post links in the chat, unfortunately. Let's go for it. Oh, you posted a list. That's thank you, Hawk Boosting. Let's see what the settings we've got here. So we've got this timing thing. I don't know what that's about. My driver engagement does feel somewhat optimised. I mean, look at these air vents right in front of me, and I've got the little timing thing to the right. I certainly feel optimised, I have to say. Though my neck appears to have been squashed into my chest. We'll need to reset the view. Well, let's just get driving. We'll see what happens. Let's see what happens with the AI as well on this Brands Hatch. Oh, look at this RPM counter. Here we go. Off. Oh, these cars in front of me. Oh dear. Oh. Oh. Oh, this is quite nice actually. You can tell it's not completely glued to the circuit there. It was sort of floating down the hill a bit. A little bit understeery. This is all defaults, of course. Sounds like we've got some kind of traction control. Sounds like the DeLorean. Yeah, we need to turn the traction control off here. Feel the true excitement of this vehicle. This is really nice. Really good force feedback. What, dear God! Bloody hell. A little bit aggressive from the AI there. Oh, tyres completely lose grip if you go on the grass. Yeah, I have to say the AI is a lot more aggressive now than it used to be. Oh, there's supposed to be an aggression slider as well, actually. I think. So we'll have to check that out. Okay, so once your tyres go with this car, you're in trouble. Let's restart the session and try not to get punted off the circuit. We caught it, but then the tyres were completely balked. At least I believe that's what was going on. Ah! You can't hold the clutch down with this car because it's... well, we could with the Lotus 311 and that's sequential. That's strange. Yeah, Autosave. It wasn't good enough. But fortunately, we've got a time machine. Oh, look at the crab walking off the launch there. Look at the car in front's rear wing. Well, spoiler. Oh! Oh God! The brakes aren't that effective in this car relative to its speed. Probably maybe cold or something, I don't know. It's a little bit of a handful. An enjoyable handful though. Absolutely chronic understeer. Oh, we've got DRS as well, I think, in this vehicle. To brake super early. It doesn't want to stick to the road at all. Well, there we go. Maybe they've changed the algorithms in terms of the AI making mistakes when under pressure as well, because the way that car drove off was quite cool. I'm expecting the brakes to work better than they are. The 311, the brakes were completely spot on. there might be some tweaks we can do with the setup. Maybe it's quite a heavy vehicle, I don't know. it's like it's separate to the track. You have to watch out. It sort of hovercrafts around. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, it probably is that. But it is also the case that, you know, with some of the vehicles, when you stamp on the brake, you can kind of feel it in the force feedback. But this car just seems to go in a straight line on the brake. I've just got to get a feel for it. When it does that McLaren thing of once you get on the power and you've got a bit of steering angle, it sort of just pushes itself around and gets locked into the turn. It's not even like an oversteer or an understeer. It's kind of like its own. The car's just doing its own thing, and you kind of have to go with it and just keep your fingers crossed that it's not going to kill you. Eventually, you get the hang of it, and it's all right. But you have to not instinctively overcorrect it. The AI battling behind me. Quite fun powering out the corners. I like how the AI in front of disappeared. I think in the description it said this was the track version of the road version, of the road legal version. Oh, nice overtake. Yeah, they've done massive improvements to the AI here. Oh no! Yeah, it doesn't turn as much as you sort of expect it will. I think you kind of have to lead it into corners a bit more. Like Dingle Dell back there, with some of the GT cars, you put your foot on the brake and you can turn into it, the car will go into it. Whereas this, I think you have to brake a lot sooner and essentially have the car pointing into the corner before you turn into it. Yeah, maybe Jasper. I have to give that a try. Let's go restart the session. We'll go back to the pits and have a look at the car settings. It's not bad. It's just different, different to the 311. Massively different. Tyres. Oh, we've got slick mediums on. Slick soft. Slick hard. Let's put the slick softs on and see how many laps they last. You know what will happen though? Give it 2 or 3 days. We'll get some people coming out with awesome setups for these vehicles. Because I can't be bothered to go through them all to set them all up. We'll just find someone else that's done all the hard work and use their setups as a baseline. Oh, we've got pit stop strategy set up here, so you can set it to add in the fuel. I think that this was in the previous patch though. What was I going to do? I was going to see what other options there were for the brake pressure, but it didn't seem to have any. Oh, there it is. Brake pressure's on 100%. So yeah, let's try. We'll try chucking it in. That'll certainly be interesting. I wonder if the chat room's changed in multiplayer. We will get to multiplayer after this. Let's give this another go. Oh, bearing in mind as well, this car's probably designed to be driven with a tiny bit of traction control. That was so cool. Oh, just crab walking out. No correction needed. It sort of corrected itself. Oh my god. Oh. This is a good car. It's fun. It's really fun powering out corners. We've just got to work out the turning. It might be that I'm just overdriving it and the tyres are overheating or not getting enough heat. You know, probably just doing something fundamentally wrong. So, braking here. This is really good. I feel like my driving experience is being optimised every lap I do in this car. That's definitely the first thing I felt with this car. And the most important part of all vehicles is how optimised your driving experience is. Oh, we changed the tyres as well. That would explain why it's totally... well, it's a lot more grippy. We have to brake more for that as well. Always check your temps. Clone racing. Oh yeah, because everyone's got the same skin. I'm sure people make skins. There's a helicopter over there. Our force feedback's clipping as well, so we need to tweak that. Huge difference between these super soft tyres and the medium softs. Like completely transformed that turn-in grip. I mean, whoa! These tyres are totally stuck on the road. I wonder how long they last. Whoa! Need to get a desk fan on my sim rig. It'll just add to the experience here. Force feedback's going, just constant clipping FFB. I think the most satisfying thing with this vehicle is just how it sort of crab walks out of corners on the accelerator. Hi David John Gibbons. I've just been gallivanting around Europe. That's why trying to avoid not getting murdered. Have you got PC yet, David? Are you still driving on your little potato? Also, are you getting dirt? Oh my god! Which has been taken out. I was slow, but been murdered. Are you getting Dirt 4? You're going to get tons of subscribers from that if you do on your PlayStation. How much better is the Vive and the CV1 compared to the DK2? A fair bit. Don't bother with the DK2 unless if you've already got one. Then get a CV1 because the price isn't too bad now. I think Dirt 4 is going to be really fun. Let's. I'm going to check the menu options to see if there's an aggression slider for the AI. Otto Hansen. I think you should put a lot of money on the yellowish car with the green stripe. It's probably better than the grey and orange car. That car is definitely not worth putting your money on. I still do use the Vive. I use the Vive for room scale games. And the last game I was playing with the Vive was that the Rick and Morty experience, which I didn't think was that good, to be honest. It's all right, but it's just another one of those do this. There's no real sort of deep gameplay to it. It's quite amusing, but I didn't think it was that amazing. But that was the last game I was playing with the Vive. I've mostly been playing the IL2. It's not new, it's like 3 years old, but IL2 with the VR support. And when it comes to simulators, I tend to use the Rift more, specifically because I'm running a 1070, not a 1080, and you get that little bit more detail from the screen. So if I had a faster computer, I'd probably use the Vive for most of them. But as it is, when it comes to simulators, I tend to start using the Rift more. I'm all in on all of them. All in. Aggression slider. Let's fiddle with it, see what it says. Let me just put the window capture back on. Where is the aggression slider? Let's have a look. I'd think it would be with the opponent settings. Ah, aggression. Aggression's on 0%. Oh, they're on 90%, 98% difficult strength. If that's the aggression on 0, let's see what they're like on 100. Well, we were getting destroyed by them there. I must be terrible. Okay. Let's go for that again. And let's see what they're like on 100%. I was getting absolutely shacked by them. The CV1's not a huge leap. It's more that it's just like a complete package and more polished. It's probably like 20% more detailed, to be honest. But yeah, I definitely get the CV1 over the DK2. I personally would upgrade them, and that's what I did. So, but it's more just it's overall more polished and having the headset, the headphones in it and everything, and it's more comfortable than the DK2. So it probably is worth it. I mean, you can still sell your DK2. You get it like £200 for it on eBay at the moment. So probably worth selling your DK2 and just getting the CV1. And you can get the CV1 quite cheap now. I say quite cheap. I think you can get it for like £400 just for the VR headset. Amazon did another price drop on it recently. Well, we've put it on 100%, Dave. We'll see what happens. We couldn't even beat them. I think what was happening before is that I'm slow, and they're on 90% difficulty. Oh, I see what you're saying about the mild and auto setting. Yeah, I think I'm just slow, so they were driving into me because they couldn't pass me. It's like if you join a public server and you know what you're doing, and then the guy in front is terrible, so you end up driving into them accidentally. So yeah, it would be interesting to try them on a 0 and 100. We'll give that a go afterwards. Sip of the tea. That'll increase our speed by a factor of 10. Hi, Mickey. Okay. I'll keep with the... I need to reset my camera here. I was going to keep with the... I'll keep with the slick medium tyres. I guess that's what the AI are driving with. Well, let's see how this goes. This could be interesting. We're probably going to die. Oh well, I can think of worse ways of dying. Oh dear. Oh, they've got bunched up a bit there. Let's nip in here. Ho ho! Balancing the throttle here. This car's really fun to delicately balance the throttle with. Oh, yeah, if you on the brake there with these tyres, you can just get locked into understeer, but it came out a bit reasonably fast. Oh, they've improved the opponent's sounds when you're nearby them, so they don't sound too overdone now. Unless that's just coincidence, but it does seem that way. Oh, you just took out the car in front and then you slowed him down and gave us a chance to pass. Well, strangely, putting the AI on 100% aggression is causing them to fight amongst each other more, which is giving us more chances to keep up with them. How's the wind? I don't know. I've not actually noticed anything different there. Is it sound, the wind sound that they've changed? Maybe we just need to turn it up. Maybe we need a car without a roof on it. Still need to turn the full suit back down. Oh, oh, oh. He gave us a nudge on the door to let us know that he is indeed there. Oh, cars are affected by the wind. Okay, that makes sense. You have to have a tin of baked beans as a driver. Just time things right at the start of the race and you'll get a 0.001 boost in your acceleration. This car doesn't want to stick to the road. Oh! Oh! Okay. He's on. See, it takes like 2 laps and then the AI all of a sudden gets shit hot and then you can't keep up with them unless you're actually moderately competent with the vehicle and the track. Yeah, we need some banana peels. Could do with some red shells at this point in time. Oh dear, stuck into understeer on there. Definitely braking early, get the turn in, and you can power out early with this car, but you can't brake late with this vehicle. It seems to punish you a lot more than other cars if you brake too late, because it just won't turn in on the brakes. AI is a lot better, but you do have to be careful. Right, let's give the wind a chance. We'll give that a check out. This has been a disaster. I'm going to turn the AI difficulty down a touch, but window capture back on. We're going to turn the force feedback down a touch so it's not clipping anymore. That'll help a little bit. There we go. I'm going to turn down the global settings for now. Normally it's just the minus button on your keyboard to turn down the force feedback, car specific force feedback, but I don't want to have to do it for every single car, so I'm just going to do it on here. Have they changed anything? There doesn't seem to be any new force feedback settings. Let's put this down to let's put it on 80, why not? I've not tried the Maserati yet. We'll give that a go. I've just tried the Lotus 311 so far, and this Mercedes about a McLaren. What was I going to do? Oh yes, difficulty. Oh, wind, wind and difficulty. So let's put them on. Let's try putting them on about 90. Oh, that's good. We've got a variation slider as well, so let's give them a bit of variation. And let's try the aggression on 100%. Okay, yeah, let's add some cars in. Different classes. Turn the traction control off. It was off anyway. Tyre factory, yeah, that's alright. Weather. Wind. Strong wind. Wind direction. Right, this is part random. I'm alright, Mike McLaren. Thanks for asking. Toss, yeah, we'll get the other car in. Toss another car in. Modify. Do they? There doesn't seem to have like an automatic way of adding the same class car in yet, which is a shame. I guess you could type it in the tag. So what spec is this Mclaren P1 Gtr? What class would that be? Sort of GT2. Bloody fast car. Yeah, I don't know what other brand cars would be similar to that. Okay, FFKX. Why is that not coming up? Okay, we'll just put it in manually. Yeah, that'd be a nice feature for them to have if you could just select by class and then just set up a grid by class would be quite nice. Any other ideas? Oh, that's it. I had the wrong thing selected. We don't want that there. What's that coming in? GTR. There we go. Let's put the Maserati in then as well. Oh, there it is. I was looking for the Trident. That looks crazy, that Maserati MC12 GT1. That looks totally bonkers. Right, put that in as well. Well, we'll see how that goes. That should do it. Okay. Summary. The new AI that dude's worth seems a lot better, a lot more fun to actually drive against. They seem to be a little bit aggressive in terms of taking me out, but that's because I've been going slower. So I've just turned the AI strength down to 90%. The aggression's on 100%, and that'll be interesting to see how they compare then. That was on Brands Hatch. On the Nürburgring GP, they were spot on. Felt really similar to human drivers. A lot better than previously. I mean, I'm sure there'll be situations where they're not so good still, but it's, that's AI. You're never going to get anything perfect. But definitely, just from 2 races we've done, it seems like a massive improvement. Hi, Jace Killis76. Hope I said your name right. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that is the problem with VR. I've had to go use the screen occasionally for certain games, and it's just like, oh, I just want to use VR. I might do Vallelunga actually. I like that circuit. Why not? Oh, thank you for following. Who is it? Sir Rapey? Or Ropey? I can't read your name because it's too small on my screen there, but thanks for following. And summary wind. So we've got the wind turned up. We've got the variation. Let's put that on 5. Aggression 100%. Strength 90% because I'm a noob. Obviously all assist and everything are off. We should probably put them on. Wind. Where's the wind gone? Getting them baked beans down your throat. Let's put the time of day to come into evening. That'd be nice. Mid clear, strong winds. Well, let's see if the cars all blow over. It's not like public server racing, but it's good AI racing. It seems to be similar to Race Room at the moment, and sort of R Factor. So it's up there, but I haven't tried it in enough scenarios to really know, because you'll find with AI that sometimes they're good on certain tracks, or with certain cars. They seemed a lot better in the 311 than this car, but that's obviously because it's a slower vehicle. I did try the dirt racing briefly. I don't like the force feedback in iRacing, and the dirt cars, it didn't seem it's drivable and you can slide it around and everything, but it didn't seem engaging to me. Just the force feedback. It feels like iRacing. I'm just not a big fan of how the car's handling that. I like the close racing though. I like the competitive aspect of it. I just don't like how the physics and the force feedback are in iRacing. So I didn't really bother putting much time into it. But yeah, it didn't tickle my pickle. It wasn't enough for me to go, oh, this is amazing, I must do it more. But I'll definitely do some more iRacing soon, which I've just been busy with other things. Right. Look at all these vehicles. Time to optimise our racing. Let's see if we can stay on the circuit this time. We put them on noob mode, so... I haven't tried Dirt 4, no. I haven't got access to it. Oh god, this car's so fun to just slap your foot on the accelerator and power out. So yeah, the AI a lot slower there on 90% at the start of the race. Oh, that's a lot better. Force feedback's not clipping now. That helps. Oh, we've got the DRS as well. I need to bind that. This car might have... Does it have DRS on it? Let's have a look at the steering wheel. Path. Yeah, I think it does. So... Oh, it's got DRS and iPass. So, don't know what that's about. Whoops. You just have to brake so much earlier with this car than you might initially expect. But yeah, Otto, I'm quite excited for the new Dirt, to be honest. I think it could be quite fun, because the big problem with the old one was just it wasn't really rally, it was sort of dirt hill climb, because you just learn the tracks. But with this procedural track thing, if they've actually pulled it off, it could be quite good. You know what? This is driving very much like your average public server, with people that aren't particularly fast but are sort of clean. Turn the force feedback down too much, but they're held up behind the Ferrari. I need to bind a DRS button. Maybe that's why the cars were driving into us before, because they were using the DRS, and that's how they were catching up with us so quickly. Oh, look at them go for a move. This is exactly like public server races. This is unbelievable. Oh, I put a pre-order in for Dirt 4. I think it comes out early next month. I think it was the 7th of next month. But I pre-ordered it like an idiot. But I mean, you know, I know I'm going to be, even if it's rubbish, I know I'm going to be reviewing it, so... It made sense for me to pick up. I think I need to pop the AI on a little bit harder setting than this. Although saying that, we're in 12th, so... When starting at the back, generally you need to put the AI quite low. Yeah, I think Dirt Rally's good. Dirt 4, I think it'll be good fun. Ninth of June, yeah. Well, I think it'll be good. I got it off CD keys for £25, so it's probably not a legitimate copy. It's probably a fraud. But I thought for 25 quid, can't go wrong. I'm not sure what the retail price is on Steam. Yeah, the AI have been improved though. They don't seem to be stacking up so much now. I mean, as I say, I've put the difficulty down a bit too much now, but they are actually battling each other. In the previous race, we did have the AI actually do a really nice pass on us. Can use my affiliate code for keep stuff. And what, have you got an affiliate code for CD keys? I don't use G2A because I don't trust them, and I think their keys are dodgy. But cdkeys.co.uk, I think their keys are legit. I hope. Otherwise, I'm promoting them by accident, and they're a dodgy website. But I think their keys are legit. Oh dear! I didn't even know you could do affiliate keys for CD keys. We'll have to get that sorted out. Well, now we're in last because we just lost the car like a lunatic. Oh, we've lost all target as well. What is iPass? Right, we're going to bind the DRS. We've just done like 3 races where we've driven completely terribly and crashed. This is what happens when you first get vehicles in a simulator. It's all about just driving into walls. I don't. Do you know if CD keys actually get their keys legitimate though? Because I don't. Because the big problem with G2A is that people buy keys with stolen credit cards, and then the developers get screwed. I was under the impression that CD keys actually are legitimate keys that they've just bought in bulk or something. Controls, we need to buy DRS. I'll put it on so you guys can see. Secondary. So DRS, where are you? We need to get a button box sorted out. I took everything off my rig, so I just reorganised everything at the moment. Well, I'll definitely set up. If it's all legit, I'll set up an affiliate for it. Might as well. Yeah, it's a good idea. At the moment, the only thing I do affiliate with is Amazon, because I like recommended stuff that's actually good. So it's nice to get money back from recommending something that I think is good, and people that actually buy them because I've told them to, or people that just want to support the channel. And VR covers, specifically the 6mm VR cover for the Vive, which is really good, and it's a really good product. It's quite expensive, but it transforms the Vive. It's way better than the default foam. So that's all I advertise affiliate at the moment. Imagine on your stream you've got everything, affiliate everything, and yet you've still got a PlayStation 4. Have you actually got a PC now? DRS, there it is. Can't you get people that watch your stream to buy you one? Everyone watching this now, subscribe to David John Gibbons' Twitch. You don't even have to watch him. Just open his channel in a tab whilst he's streaming. He'll get loads of views, and then he'll get partnered. And then he'll be able to buy a PC, and he will no longer be a peasant. Although, I think in terms of actually being successful and making money out of games and whatever you're streaming, you're probably better off sticking with the PlayStation. Massive audience. DRS activation. Right, let's get this sorted out. What we're going to go for. Okay, not that. Button 13, that'll do. It's my normal DRS. So is push to pass actually activated? Because that's what I think IndyCar have push to pass. We don't seem to have a button for it, so I guess it's like an automatic thing. You're a good console player. Oh, that's okay. Right, let's give this another go. Let's turn the AI up as well. How do you console a console player? I don't know. Is that a setup for a joke? That makes sense. Let's bind that then. See, Josh the pit boss is always on the ball. We need Josh the boss for these tips. That'll do. There we go. Force feedback was too low. Let's put that on 87. Why not? Right. Oh, difficulty. Too many things to remember here. We've got the wind on maximum. And let's put it in one direction and see what happens. And you know what? I wonder if Project Cars 2 is actually going to be good. Like, you know, not good. I mean, Project Cars 1 was good, but I mean, I wonder if it's going to be such that it'll be appealing to people that typically play Assetto Corsa, iRacing, R-Factor 2 and what have you. Have you got it on PlayStation? Have you got secret access? I purposely didn't sign up to it because I just want to play the finished game, because I found with Project Cars 1 I played it all through its development and it just ruined the sort of the end playing it when it's actually finished. And there were points in its development when I think it was actually better than what they finally released. Not, I can see why they released what they did, but there are aspects of some of the experimental things they did that I think were more fun to drive with certain cars. So yeah, I will just see what the final game's like. Console as is, they grieving that you don't have a PC. Forget it, I'll leave now. See, what's nice with the PlayStation 4, not the Pro one, but the previous one to the Pro, is now you can pick one up second hand for like £170, I think, maybe £200, £199, and with that you can play quite a few games. They look pretty decent, and some of the exclusives on it are quite nice. But you know, you have to sign up for online exclusives. Are obviously exclusives, which is just annoying, and then you start getting stuff on the online store, and then you get locked into the peasantry system. We'll go for this one more time with this car with these settings. Oh, difficulty. Too much talking, not enough driving. I don't know if I already turned that up. I can't remember. We'll put it on 93. That'll do. Oh, apparently we're starting, so I've just clicked it by accident. Are there any cars I want to see in AC? I like some like the Radical, which I've just added to Automobilista. That would be nice. Can't really think of any off the top of my head. An official Caterham would be nice. It's mostly tracks, that's the thing. For AC, I'd just like them to do more official tracks, laser scan tracks. I'd be happy. Yeah, you know, all the Knock Hill, all the British tracks, all the like fancy British tracks. Bunch of American circuits, all the Formula 1 tracks. That'd be nice. But some of the mod tracks are superb. Some of the mod tracks are absolutely fantastic. You wouldn't really notice that they weren't laser scanned. We're never gonna. Well, it's not that likely that I'm going to drive a race car in real life at them, so it doesn't really make much difference to me as long as it seems high quality and the actual track surface gives you that feel of a laser scan circuit. Okay, let's see what this is like. Yeah, I mean, ideally, laser scanning is better, and I think you do notice an improvement in quality, but a well-made non-laser scan track it's not game breaking, and it's better to have it than to not have it at all. So, oh dear, struggling for grip. Sideways. I don't think you're supposed to be driving this car sideways. I think I've met Ian Bell in real life, you know, but I can't remember because it was a long time ago, and I'm pretty sure I have met him and talked to him years ago. If it was him who I met, he seemed alright. But I'm not 100% sure if it was actually him. It was a really weird networking event, so. He's better than me. I don't know. I think he just says what he wants to say and does what he wants to do, which is fair enough. I think he's made a good number of people a lot of money out of Project Cars 1, and I think, you know, the WMD thing, the actual idea behind it, I don't know if that was his idea specifically or, you know, whose idea it was, but the Project Cars 1 WMD thing was a really good idea, and it was a shame that the investment aspect of it was shut down by the financial services in the United Kingdom, because, you know, I think it's really nice for you to have something where a community can actually pay into it, but also get paid back from it, and also have maybe a negligible say in the game, but, you know, actually get a return for investing their time into it. I think that was, you know, it was really well done. So it's a shame that they couldn't do that with Project Cars 2, but yeah, I don't know. I've not had a proper conversation with him to know what he's really like. It's really hard to actually gauge what someone's like from the internet or from forum posts and what have you. Stefano. I find Stefano funny. I think he just gets annoyed by some of the posts people make, and then, you know, if you have to program, if you're programming a game and you spend a lot of time on it, and then you just get people complaining all the time, you can see how it would really annoy you. BRT is in the stream. Hello. Oh, that was my fault. Ah, you've got the aggression on the car. See, they are actually passing there. You see, he pushed up the inside, didn't get stuck behind me. It was a nice little move, and unfortunately, it's moved me backwards a bit. Even on 93%, the AI seems to be faster than me. It's depressing. Oh, the force feedback's clipping again. Oh, we've got a Ferrari doing donuts in the grass. This is a new update, yes. The brakes on this car keep catching me out. You have to brake a sort of good 10 meters earlier than you sort of think. Yeah, I definitely say now you could, you know, the AI are at a standard now where you can actually use them to get up to speed and practice against and learn a little bit of racecraft with. We'll have to see what they're like when it comes to pitting. This Christmas is going to be quite a packed Christmas for game launches. So I think you've got the new Star Wars game coming out. I think there's a new Call of Duty coming out. There's a couple of exclusives on PlayStation coming out. And then we've got, I think Dirt 4's done a good job of timing their release because it's going to miss all those, you know, that end of year rush. It's always a new COD coming out. £60, please. Oh yeah, World War II COD as well. Are you going to get that, David? It might be good. It might be okay. Oh dear, Call of Duty. The last one I bought was Modern Warfare 2. And then I was like, well, I've had enough of this. Maybe this World War II one will be different enough that it'll actually be worth getting. Although it'll be messed up on PC, so forget that. And actually, thing is, the Call of Duty games make a lot more sense on console than they do PC. The pacing of them, because they're obviously designed for a gamepad, they're designed for the consoles. They actually play better on console. Though the frame rates are low and the resolution's low and everything else, the actual design and flow of the game tends to be better on console. I haven't played PlayerUnknown, no. Oh, look, he's just done a nice move up the inside. He doesn't need long messages for that. I don't know what you're talking about. 4K uncapped FPS. Oh my god, look at this driver. He's actually pushed me on the outside of that corner. Whoever's... Is it Stefano that's done the AI on this, or someone else? They've been throwing the math down like a gangster rapper. Gonna brake at the traffic lights there. We've got a car on our inside. Yeah, look at that, he's going for a push there. He's going to end up over the sausage. We've got a bit of a gaggle of vehicles in front of us. I'll put the aggression slider on 100% BRT. Yeah, I think they've got a couple of other programmers on there. I know they've got another guy that did the OpenVR support, as far as I understand. I think Stefano enjoys doing AI though. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. This car just so fast. Don't pay attention for a second and you run out of circuit. Yeah, I think he likes AI because, you know, it's like tire models. It's just a stupidly difficult thing to program. Hi Luke, welcome to the stream. Yeah, this difficulty setting on 93% and 100% aggression seems to be good, because what I'll do next, I think, is I'll do a qualifying, and then we'll do, you know, a race from the front of the grid rather than starting at the back, and we'll see how that goes. We'll do it with a different car though. Don't text and drive. How is the stream quality for you guys? Because we did go through a whole bunch of new settings and everything, and I've got it so that I can see the OpenVR chat, so I can see chat windows and everything. It all seems to be working quite well, which is rather miraculous. Excellent stream quality. That's good. Could you show the stream to your mum and would she be impressed? Would she bake me a cake? Wow, look at that! We've got a Ferrari trying to make moves on us now because we're going so slow. Blocked. Now we're going to lose a place to a Maserati. Hi Dan Brown. How do I know that you're not just doing a sort of trick of the mind? Oh, look at that. Rear spoiler moving up and down. Oh, we've been pushed by the Maserati. Yeah, this seems to be good settings for me. So let's go for a proper race with qualifying now. Different vehicle. What would you like me to drive? You guys choose. and I will drive. He's not really there. Oh, tea's gone cold, but it still tastes good. Oh, scoreboard's changed. Yeah, it's cold. Pub server. Okay, we'll go to public server then. Let's do it. We'll go to public server. Can you show the cars? Well, we've been going through them. You'll have to just go through the car list. The biggest change, the biggest change seems to be the AI improvements at the moment. Face is cooking. I need to get a fan on my sim rig. Monza T1. Okay. Yeah, BRT. You've missed it all. You need to go back to bed. Let's see what's running online. But remember these settings. These seem to be the optimal settings. Well, for me at least, 93% strength, 5% variation, and 100% aggression, and that's with 16 opponents. Well, we'll have to try some other settings to go through. I missed the top of your message there. I have notifications turned on. I don't know what you're saying. Have I tried DCS World in VR? I have. Yeah, I've got a couple of videos on it. I haven't tried it in the last month or so, but when it first came out, I've got the Huey and some other planes in it. It's really good. I really like it. Is there any games that recreate real races? What do you mean by that? You can recreate a real race yourself in a lot of the simulators. You just name the AI and get the same vehicle, a mod, same track, same number of cars, and there you go. You've recreated it. Yeah, I would get it, but it's too expensive to just get to review. Maybe if they sent me one, I need to drop them an email. They might send me one. Multi-class races. You can add different cars to a race. I don't know in multiplayer. You can. I think you can have whatever you want. Let me just check the server list here. I'll put it on the screen. I keep forgetting to do that. Okay. We've got Monzas in qualifying with the Audi R8 LMS 2016. Spa. Good number of people online actually. Might do the Monza server, that might be a good idea. Mostly GT2s. Audi TT Cup, is that one of the new cars? Or is that the other? Where's it? What's his server? Did you just see it scroll past? I wasn't paying attention. What's his server called? I don't see his server if he has one up. Broadbent's practice. Okay, let's just. I think we saw it there. Oh, it's full. So we can't go into his practice server. He's driving the Monza 1966 Junior circuit. What is he on that for? Okay, I think we're going to have to go for Monza here, because... oh, no, we can't go on there. It's full now. This has got 17 minutes qualifying. (13 minutes qualifying). Yeah, I don't think there's any servers that we can just jump into and join at this point in time that are about to go into a race. Oh, 11 minutes. Let's join this one. Brands Hatch Indy, Audi TT Cup. Well, we'll see what happens. Oh no! Assetto Corsa just crashed. Let's try again. Hi Oliver, MDVY. I think it crashed because I went to change my settings in OBS. Games tend to not like it when you do that. Okay, 15-minute race, 12 minutes qualifying, 10 minutes left to qualifying. Let's see what sort of lap time we can put in. I haven't tried it, no. I've literally just tried the Lotus 311 and the Mclaren P1, I think it was called. I don't even know what I'm in now. What car am I in? I wasn't even paying attention. Oh, okay, so we're in the Audi TT Cup car. Looks bonkers. Look at this little automatic gearbox selector thing. The front and rear brake bias. Crazy. Let's get some laps in. Here we go. Oh, I think this car's front wheel drive. Feels like it from the force feedback. I don't think it does have cup holders. This car feels so spacious compared to the other vehicles we've just been driving. Our tracking's going all over the place here. This feels so slow compared to what we were just driving. I'd say so, yeah, Luke. I mean, I went from the G25 to the T300 and felt it was a good upgrade. I mean, it depends really, because you really need the Pro version, whatever it's called, the one that comes with the 3 pedals. The one nice thing with the G29, the G25, G27 is that the pedals on it are actually quite nice. And then it's cheap to get the shifter for it as well. Oops, I've just killed someone. I mean, yeah, I got used to the G25 and used it for ages, but I did find the T300 to be quite a significant upgrade. Just in that you get the stronger force feedback and it's nice and smooth, and it doesn't have particularly bad dampening for a belt-driven wheel, whereas that was always the problem. So yeah, it probably is worth it. It depends what price you can get the T300 for, though. I mean, I guess if you sell your G29 on eBay, then it's only like £100 more to get a T300. And I'd definitely get the version that comes with the 3 pedals. Pit maneuver, yeah, we took him out. He was in the way, so we had to do something. It's important to show your dominance on the circuit. This car is weird. Let's purchase DLC. It's a shame that I don't think they've done a sale on the base game, because normally when they do an update in DLC, they do a sale on the other DLC. Maybe they'll do it next week. Because I think it's nice when they offer the big pack, so you can basically just get everything in one go if you're sort of on the fence. I think they have reduced the price of the basic game. I think you can get the core game for like £15 or something, even when it's not on sale. This car's totally glued to the road. 4 minutes left qualifying. Where are we at the moment? 10th. Slowly work away up, hopefully. Does it lift off? This doesn't seem to have that much lift off oversteer, no. It does have a little bit, but not much. Nowhere near like Race Room or iRacing seems to have the most lift off oversteer across all its vehicles. AC cars tend to be pretty planted. Now maybe it's not reduced then. Mind you, €30 is about £25, isn't it? So yeah, maybe it hasn't been reduced in price. I thought I just saw it when I bought this DLC. I need to turn the force feedback down, I can't reach my number pad. Getting faster each lap, here we go. Yeah, that's definitely the best thing to do, is to just wait for the big sales. There should be a Steam summer sale soon, and then just buy it all in one go then. If I'm buying a game for myself, and not because I'm going to use it on my YouTube channel, that's what I tend to do myself. There's no real point in buying games when they first come out, you just end up spending all your money. And normally, with most games, it is better to wait 6 months or so. I'm sure in 6 months' time this DLC will be on sale as well. See, this car, in contrast to that McLaren, this is glued and just turns in immediately, obviously because it's a lot slower. It's just strange how you have to totally change your approach. Yeah, the car and content prices in AC are just crazy. You just have to drink a couple of pints of beer, bang your head against a brick wall, and then iRacing prices make sense. Oh dear, I can't line this up. I think it is four-wheel drive. It has that sort of front-wheel drive feeling, powering out of corners, but it has that four-wheel drive stability to it. Let's chuck it and see what happens. But yeah, I think you're right. I think it might be four-wheel drive. It does have that feel to it when you push it around the corner. Nice job coming out of the pits, Batman. Oh, not of him. That was considerate. Slowing down too much for that last corner. One last lap. So much grip, this vehicle. Oh, is it just front wheel drive? It must just have ridiculous grip on it. Because the back's barely coming out. I mean, it does on the brakes. You see here, it's on the brakes popping out. Has a tiny bit of lift off oversteer, but nothing, you know, nothing crazy. What is he doing? This car's all driving into the wall there. Overtime. Let's oh, we can do it with the mouse, can't we? Let's turn the force feedback down. Whoa! External car sounds are nice. As we park ourselves right in the middle of the circuit. It's a good place to put your vehicle, I find. Oh, we've got this on the app selector thing. We can jump up and down with these little numbers here. It's handy. Ah! Okay, that's that. How much fuel do we need? We'll go for 30 litres. I can't change the force feedback now because we've just been put in the pits. Well, we'll see how this goes. Public server. This should be interesting. I did place my car in a somewhat precarious position there. Arguably a bad place to put your car. You know, debatably. Probably, yeah. Now that I'm back in the rig, probably will get doing a little bit more regular. But I'm more focused on doing the YouTube videos, to be honest. But we will be back in the rig more often, live streaming. I need to change my force feedback down. Here it is. Let's not miss the race start. Oh, there we go. Steering wheel's in the centre. What are they doing? Jump the start. Off we go. There's vehicles everywhere. Oh. Oh. Car sliding out. See if we can get at the inside of these. Okay, maybe that was a bit too ambitious. The netcode seems pretty good. Don't know if they've changed anything there, but you know, AC's always been pretty good in letting you have a little bit of humping and bumping and getting away with it. It's kind of front sliding all over the place. Totally planted. You can see the car in front of him through the vehicle in front of us. Try and get one up the inside there. No. And again here, maybe. He left the door open. Oh, sorry. It's front wheel drive racing. You've got to be somewhat aggressive, but we might have just lost 2 places there with that. No. Managed to hold on to it. Oh, this is pretty good actually. Not normally a fan of front wheel drive cars. I hope I've got enough fuel in the vehicle. Oh, he's gone wide. Oh, we nearly took us out. We're okay. Got a spinner on the inside of this corner. 2 places, thank you very much. Finding more interest to watch my videos. I hope you're watching the videos naked with butter all over yourself. That's the way to do it. Oh look, we've got more cars off-road in front of us. Yeah, well, as I said, I definitely found the T300 added a lot of immersion to my sim racing. Whoa, there you go, a little bit of oversteer on the brakes there. Another car in the sandpit. We'll have a look, see where we are in a second. Oh, we've lost our sidekick app. I've accidentally closed it. We're 6th place. Cars battling behind us. And we've got this is the thing. It seems that online you get people that are moderately fast, or can. Have we just been rear-ended there? You get people that can drive moderately fast in qualifying, but then they can't do multiple laps without an accident. Saying that, we just drove off the circuit like complete noobs, so. Just lost 3 places with that sandcastle moment. Netcode seems completely rock solid here. Sideways around there, stick the throttle on, and off you go. It's this corner, it's got, because it flattens out as you go over the top of it, so the vehicles have a tendency to just start understeering and then going out of the corner late, so you have to be careful and line it up beforehand. We'll go for up the inside here. Brake a bit early, don't want to understeer off into this car. Give him a bit of space. He's out-braked himself, I think. Should be able to get in front of him here. I can't see him. I can hear him. He's still next to me. We'll give him space. No, we've got it. I think we want to go into 3rd on that corner. What are you getting ads on, Joss, on Twitch? Yeah, I actually find on public service and AC, it's not normally that bad, you know. Maybe I'm just lucky, but I don't find the public service to be too bad in AC. The quality of drivers tends to be moderately okay, and I think AC's force feedback is such that and the way the cars are grippy is such that people are less likely to make stupid mistakes. And then you don't tend to get that many wreckers in AC. I mean, there will be some on certain servers. On the console side, I know it can be bad. But in general... God. In general, it's not too bad. There's an unconventional overtake there, but it works. If you get past them and you've got all four wheels... You've done a good overtake. Nice save. It's front wheel drive car. Joel James 86, welcome to the stream. Front wheel drive car, so you just have to stick your foot on the accelerator and then point it where you want it to go. So that's a nice thing with front wheel drive cars, it makes you look like a much better driver than you actually are. But I'll take it, thank you very much. I'll put it in the jar of compliments. BRT is going to load into the server now and just park on the start finish line. What's this guy in front slowed down a bit? I don't know what he's doing. He's got a penalty for cutting the track. Oh dear. We should get a penalty. No. We caught that corner a bit off. Oh, he's just pitting. I don't know what he's doing. Seven minutes left. Fingers crossed we do have enough fuel. I think we've got 30 laps worth of fuel, so... You've got to, what you have to do is you need to park sideways on the start-finish line, but then you have to reverse just at the right time so that the other drivers can't avoid it, or pretend to reverse and then stop reversing. that's the official crash technique. The real thing is to get good enough at crashing people so that it doesn't actually look like you're crashing them. Basically, Michael Schumacher skills. Brake testing people seems to be the best way to get people to crash whilst getting away with it. A slow car in front of us might get another place. Leaning on the engine there. Let's see if we can take this car before the end of the race. About 4 more laps left, I think. Three laps. I think it's 2 minutes a lap, if that. Oh, we're in 5th place at the moment. Yeah, I'm still using that newer microphone. It seems to be alright. It seems to still work, and the Yamaha mixer. It's doing the job. I've not felt the need to upgrade it. There's so many other things I need to upgrade first. I really want to get a new race seat for the sim rig, because I want to sort it out so my wheel is actually in the correct place, so I'm using my upper body muscles rather than my wrists and my arms. But to do that, I need a different seat that's actually lower in the rig, because this car seat, this Vauxhall Corsa car seat, is just too high, so I can't actually, there's no way for me to get the wheel in the exact right place. Whoa, where's he going? Thought there was a crasher there. I think it was just a bad driver. So yeah, we need to get a new car seat and then we can look at upgrading audio further. We are catching this guy. Oh dear, we've got someone pushing on our inside as well. I'm expecting him to totally ram us. Yeah, Luke, I can just see him in the mirror. Yeah, hopefully I can get a bucket seat that's got a reasonable amount of controllable tilt to it so it doesn't cause my back issues. So we'll just have to do some testing. Yeah, it does have a little bit of torque steer, but nothing ridiculous. Nowhere near as noticeable as the front-wheel drive cars in Race Room or iRacing. Mind you, maybe if I put the exaggerate understeer effect tick box on, maybe it'll be more noticeable. Oh, we're catching this guy here. Let's go right down into third there. On his tail, push to pass. We need to throw a blue shell and a red shell. We need 3 red shells and that'll put us in first place, second place. Going around the outside here. Oh, we've nice pass there. He basically just bent over and let us go straight past him. We're zooming along now. Oh. What are you doing? How do you lose control of this car? Is he trying to crash me? Okay, well we did get into third and we've just been taken out, but we're still in control. I think we've still got 1 more lap left, 2 more laps left if we're lucky. And if we don't get taken out by the car behind us, which we won't because he's gone into the sandpit, we can take that place back. Commentator's curse. What was that guy doing? Are they trying to take me out? Does this car have a curse button? Be a bit weird. Look at that. It's so cool. Let's get physical. Oh yeah, that's it. I thought I was doing all right. I thought we were going to get at least a third place. Apparently not. I think it was a back marker as well. But it's really weird because with these front-wheel drive cars, when you lose control, it's saying you just stick your foot on the accelerator and you're good. But maybe he didn't realise it was a front-wheel drive car. I think if you were driving this car on your own, just hot lapping it, it'd be really boring. But in a good field of cars, or if you have someone that you can race against that's similar talent, maybe someone that takes complete cuts of the corners, then it can be quite a fun car to drive. I'd rather be driving something like the Titus, Formula Bath, or the Lotus Formula 1 car. Oh, there goes this all over the place. Oh, we got a car behind us to block him off on the inside. Bit of an unintentional slide down there. You will not pass. Block him off. Great Wall of China. Oh, I think we might lose it. Oh no, he's beating us. Oh no. Oh, we're not on the final lap. We've got 1 more lap to go. We'll take that back. or not. Oh, they might have fixed. There was a bug with the netcode in the previous patch where the cars would sort of go forwards and backwards gradually. I think they've smoothed it out now, so that doesn't seem to happen. Oh, come on. Okay, left me a little bit of space. Oh no, we're blocking off the inside. We learnt our lesson. There we go. We'll take it. 5th place. I think the race is finished. We've got like a vote stuck on the screen, so it's hard to tell. There's a flag up there. For some reason it's not gone to the finish screen. That was alright. That was perfectly legal defending. Oh, there you go. Race over. We are good. 4th place. Not bad, because we started, we didn't really qualify that far forwards as we roll down the hill. Yeah, I think the netcode has been improved a little bit, so that those of you who played the previous patch, or the previous version of the game, when you were driving down the straight and say you were drafting behind someone, you would see them sort of move forwards and then they come back a bit and then they move forwards a bit, and it would, you know, they kind of fluctuate in their position. So I think that might have been improved. I mean, it's hard to say because this vehicle's not that fast. It'd be interesting to test it with a Formula Bath or one of the Formula cars. Let's go back to the pits and see what happens. So where do we actually... Okay, we see the race timers. Even though people have left, it's all keeping it, which is nice. Oh, the guy said sorry to me. That's alright. Don't think he did it on purpose. What does BOP mean? Looks like that's weight, handicap weight or something. Uncertainty principle no longer hot coded in. Schrodinger's race car. Yeah, well, that seems really good. And of course now it's automatically saved replay of the race as well. So yeah. On that note, on that bombshell, I think we're gonna stop the stream there. But it seems we've tried 2 of the new cars. The patch update brings some new features. The AI is massive. The biggest thing is the AI definitely improved a lot. Huge amount of improvement to the AI. So we'll definitely be talking about that in our... We'll do a separate video where we'll talk about what they've done in the update. But AI is the key takeaway from this. We will do some more streaming. I might do some streaming in the day tomorrow, but I want to get a video out on this. And there's that new Dovetail Microsoft Flight Simulator World that I'll probably end up checking out as well. I also need to reformat my computer, so that might take up a good couple of hours of banging my face into the floor. But until the next stream, guys, don't forget to click the subscribe button on YouTube, follow us on Twitch. Thank you everyone that turned up, and happy racing. Goodbye.